at all time. God bless, touch gloves, touch them.
So here we go, 10 two-minute rounds or fewer in this all-British unification. Dubois with 12 wins and 1 draw, that draw coming after a head clash early in her fight against Jessica Kamara. A fight she looked to be on the way to winning. Harper 16 wins, 2 defeats, 2 draws. The draws coming against our co-commentator tonight, Natasha Jonas, and also Cecilia Brækhus. The defeats inside the distance against Sandy Ryan and Alicia Baumgartner. It's those fights that Dubois was really pointed to as a sign of weakness, but she's never lost at lightweight, Harper, and she very much regards this as being her strongest weight division. And these two just having a look early on. A minute has passed, some leather has been thrown, not much has landed. Dubois just taking the centre, just trying to creep in. Let's go, the left hand there, Dubois threw that lead foot wide and really put some heat on that, but Harper saw it coming and avoided it comfortably.
Well, there's a cagey opener here. You see the respect, maybe not shown during the week, but certainly shown in there now. Both trying to outwit the other, see what the other one's going to do. Lots of feints going on there. Nothing of any real note landing. Both girls still trying to find their range.
Yeah, I think sometimes with a southpaw and an orthodox box, it can take a round or two to get the leverage and the range on the jab.
Business, as the late great Ricky Hatton used to remind people, it is not a tickling contest. Not much landed in that opening round. They were happy in the Harper corner, feeling that she's getting a handle on the distance. All the talk before the fight from Dubois was about how she was going to get in there and take Harper out. Fighters are too smart for that.
Yeah, I think a slower pace fight though does suit Harper. I think for Dubois, she'll want to get some rhythm going. She'll want to get some pace, intensity into the fight. She's the younger fighter.
It is a 10-round fight, so at both corners retrospectively said don't rush. Like, you don't want to make the first mistake.
Harper trying to let go with the combination there, didn't quite land just after Dubois had flung in a high wide lead right hook, which didn't make the target either.
I think this is actually better from Terry, because in the first round, even though nothing was really thrown, I thought she was a bit negative and kept on going back, whereas this time she's a bit more, she's trying to stay in the centre of the ring a bit more.
Getting a good side-on view here of the kind of reach that Dubois has got. She likes to set those feet quite wide, give herself that strong base to punch from. Hasn't really managed to land that jab yet. Looks to try and lead off with the right hook, feinting with it at least anyway. Big left hand there, but Harper moving away, had it covered.
Give a little grin to say, you've seen that.
Harper looking to try and score with that right hand to the body. Closing stages of round 2. Good right hand there from Harper, good strong shot. Straight down the middle.
The tongue out said she knew it, and it landed. And in close rounds like that, that could be the difference in who you give the round to, because that's the most memorable shot for me.
It was the cleanest punch of the fight so far, very early stages. Harper just reaching for the right hand that time, didn't get there with it.
I think this slower pace is suiting Harper. You know, she's possibly outthinking Dubois at this kind of pace, but I think at the same time Caroline can't be gung-ho or reckless either, because she's going to get picked up on the way, so she's got to try and subtly up the pace here and try and force Harper into making some mistakes.
Harper just sticking her tongue out at Dubois again there.
Yeah.
20 seconds or so ago, they traded long body shots.
But that was better from Dubois, doubling up on the jab, coming in behind it. Didn't land the backhand, but, you know, it was the right idea. She's got to throw more punches, I think. She's got to use feints, double up on that jab, look for that left hand into the body.
I think she's got to be, like, exactly what you're saying, being a bit cuter getting in. She's coming in with just a one-phase attack, and Harper's too clever for that.
Harper again looking for that right-hand counter. Didn't quite land. Dubois trying to rip to the body with the left, and again, that didn't quite get there either. That one might just about have done. But when she's looked to close in and tee up that left hand, she's moved off to her right effectively, Harper. Dubois' turn this time to stick that tongue out, feeling that she landed a good solid shot there. Final stages of round 3.
A bit of cheeky uppercut on the way in there.
So into the 4th, Dubois, the WBC champion in the purple and black. Harper, the WBO champion in the white.
Good body shot there from Dubois.
Just took her feet in with a bit more commitment and landed it straight into the midriff of Harper. That will slow her down.
And I think that's the key. She's got to commit to it when she's coming. You can't be half-hearted. If you're coming in behind the double jab, then you've got to really step in with it and fire that left hand into the solar plexus.
There's a lead right hook from Dubois as well, which caught Harper high on the head, but then Harper chops down with a right hand there. Decent shot, gets on the jab. It's just beginning to warm up a bit.
Yeah, good shot there from Harper too. Straight right hand into the body of Dubois.
Good head movement for there from Caroline.
Yeah, again, trying to step in and look for that long left to the body. She's found it hard to land that.
Yeah, she's got to move quick with her feet. You see it there, because Harper's reading her. She's seeing it coming. She's taking that half step out of range and just taking the distance away from Dubois. So Dubois' got to maybe sneak into range a bit, feint, jab the body. You know, try and not be predictable when she does come.
She's also given Harper the out. She's given her the space to one move, take a step back. She needs to have Harper a bit closer, so that when she moves back, she's onto the ropes and she's got nowhere to go. But right now, she's doing where she's doing it. Harper can just take a step back and scoot around.
Doubling up on the jab there, Dubois, about 20 seconds ago. The second one made its way to the target. There's not much in these rounds. With 4 deep, good body work there from Dubois. And that's better from Dubois again, just taking those feet in. So into the 5th. These first 4 rounds haven't been that straightforward to score. Dubois has been the one on the front foot of the two, probably throwing more. But Harper has had her successes. Dubois again just moving in there, launching the attack to the body.
I think with Dubois being the one who looks more willing to initiate the attack, I think Harper should be just trying to time with the straight right hand as she comes.
Good backhand over the top from Dubois.
Straight left hand down the middle from Dubois, just snaked through the gap and found Harper, who was just pulling back, so managed to ride it to an extent into the second minute of round 5. Opportunities are having to be earned here. Nobody is giving anything away. And the build-up to the fight, Dubois was talking about being explosive, looking to win by knockout early. Could all be kidology, of course. Harper feeling that if she could get it into the second half, then the fight would be hers. We're not too far away from the halfway stage. It's been a fight that's taken a lot of focus for both of them so far, but physically I don't think we'll have taken loads out of them.
No, but mentally it can be absorbing. You see Harper's very good at taking a distance away from Dubois, using the feints, just taking half a step, and all of a sudden, Dubois got to reset and start again.
It was a good body shot that went in from Dubois, like a backhand hook to the body.
Someone who's achieved a phenomenal amount, double Olympic gold medalist, undisputed in 3 different weight divisions, campaigning at heavyweight currently, but will go wherever the fights are, wherever there is a challenge for it, heading into the second half of this one.
I think what Harper's done really well here is control the distance at which the fight has been fought, control the pace, slowed it down. And that's her experience, a testament to her ring generalship. Dubois hasn't really been able to up the pace, up the tempo, because Harper's been so good at just taking a little half step out of range, use the feints, change the angle, and all of a sudden, you know, Caroline's got to reset and think about a different attack.
But she's staying disciplined, Dubois, and you do get the feeling that she's getting closer bit by bit. And she's the one who's really looking to try and press things here for the most part.
Yeah, Terry's gone back to being a bit negative. And like I said earlier, in the close rounds, like, you want to give the person who's, you know, at least trying to initiate the attacks, the rounds. Good body shot went in there by Caroline as well.
Just before that, Harper managing to land the jab, long left hand there from Dubois, just about got there.
You know, the movement's been good at Harper too. She hasn't stood in front of Caroline Dubois. She's stayed mobile. And her repertoire's been good. She's mixed it up. The jabs have been good. The straight right hands to the body. Not loads of land. Oh, good shot.
The body combination and then the long left hand drop for Dubois. Needs to get back to the neutral corner here. It was a snappy punch. Dubois just bellowing across the ring. She needs to save her energy. Get back to the neutral corner. Victorlovna making that absolutely.
And when she landed that, and you could see the outburst of emotion, it was pure frustration.
Corner, 10 seconds.
Well, you know, sorry, not frustration at the knockdown, but she's been frustrated, and that was the breakthrough that she needed.
To go there, and you have to stay there. And she found it a little bit difficult to comply with that, but it was a relief at landing a solid blow. 4 rounds remaining, so now a 10-8 round for Dubois, and that left hand just lands to the body again here, and she's locking on here, Caroline Dubois.
I think that was the well, I've said it before, it was the breakthrough that Dubois needed.
The confidence builder. Teddy can't let her settle here and get into a rhythm of teeing off and landing big backhands whenever she wants.
This is an important round for Harper. She's got to answer that. She needs a good round here.
Dubois working away to the body a few seconds ago. Harper looking to try and engage with that right hand. It brings applause from the corner, but it didn't land.
No, but it was the right idea. That's what she's got to do. She's got to let that right hand go. She can't overthink it. Doesn't need to load up. Doesn't need to be any power. Fast and accurate.
And committed. She's got to commit.
Dubois just turning around that front foot. Good left hand again there. Harper, though, I think managed to half block it, but she really took those feet in nice and quick. Dubois in behind the jab and then launched that left hand again. Closing stages of round 7. Almost landing the 1-2 again there, Dubois. Rueful look from Harper. Let's go down ringside. Andy is with...
Good to see.
And she does it very well, to be fair to her. A phenomenal fighter, Claressa Shields. We've seen her over here. She has been unbeatable in her pro career, nearly unbeatable in her amateur career, but for Savannah Marshall, she would have gone through that undefeated as well. So into the 8th round here, and Dubois is going to have a decent lead on the scorecards here. There's a bit of damage to the forehead there of Harper, just above the eyebrow, and it's running straight into the eye, that blood as well.
Yeah, that was a clash of heads, but she's throwing the right hands now, Harper, landed a couple of them.
Right hand there from Dubois. Harper not letting that cut distract her. It's not in a very convenient place at all. It's maybe just running down the inside of the nose there.
I think that was
possibly not straight into the eye.
I think that was another clash of heads straight after.
Good left hand there from Dubois.
I think the mobility of Harper, it's been difficult for Dubois to really pin her down because she stayed light-footed, using the feints, and she's been sharp with her own counter, so, you know, Dubois can't just walk in on her. She's got to be careful on the way in not to get countered. That's good right.
Good right hand to the body from Dubois, and then a right hand upcut, and tries to get close and work Harper over a little bit. Now, can she really turn the screw in the final couple of rounds after this, Dubois? It would be good to see if she can. That's maybe something that's been missing a little bit. People have questioned that. But they've got to work on that cut as best they can in that Harper corner. So into the 9th round, Caroline Dubois in the purple, Terri Harper in the white. It's been a little bit cagey at times. They've both given each other plenty to think about, but it's been Dubois who's been the aggressor and who bit by bit has just raised the temperature and started to dominate.
I think Terry's got no other option than to go for it, which is going to lead to mistakes that Dubois can capitalise on.
Good body shot. There's a nice left hook from Harper.
Just got through on the inside as Dubois was looking to set her feet.
Another good uppercut to the body from Harper. Great shot.
Left hand there from Dubois. Looking to try and find the angle for the uppercut there. Dubois into the 2nd minute of round 9. Good solid right hand from Dubois. Again, Harper trying to make something happen here. Lets that right hand go, but the right hand comes back from Dubois.
There was a good lead hook that went in there from Harper, that caught Caroline.
Yeah, you've got to credit Harper here, willing to engage and stand the ground, which probably tactically isn't the best thing for her, but she's kind of got no choice now. She's behind on the card and she needs 2 big rounds, so she's gambling, she's standing the ground and she's trading, but obviously she's also there for more, to get hit more back by Dubois.
I think there was another clash of heads in there.
Well, the blood's coming pretty thick from that damage just above the eyebrow, and as you say, she's put plenty into this round, Terri Harper, but she's coming off 2nd best here. 1 round to go. I think they'll probably know that she's up against it here. Shane McGuigan, he wants Dubois to not empty the tank maybe, but he wants her to go looking for the knockout here. He feels that it's maybe there in these 2 minutes if she can find the right punches.
Well, especially because Harper's going to have to cut for it now, so she's... That was a good right hand to the body from Harper. So she's going to be enraged for Dubois to land her shots. You know, early doors, she was controlling the distance, she was a bit cagey, maybe a little bit negative, but it was suiting her. Those were the right tactics. It was slowing the pace down. Where now, she can't afford to do that, Harper. She has to take chances here, which should play into the hands of Dubois.
Both of these two are shutting down their own space a bit, but the left hand there of Harper doing some good work, and the corner just beckoning her forward.
Yeah, that was good work from Harper, doubling and tripling up on the left hooks, changed angle. Well, this fight was cagey early doors, but it's catching fire now.
Well, Harper having a good final round here so far as we head into the second minute of it. Dubois with a lead right hand and then steps up to a right. Runs that right hand again now.
Good lead right hand again from Harper.
And a good uppercut.
Dubois just setting her feet and looking to let those hands go. Harper trying to just walk forward through those punches.
She's got to be careful not to punch yourself out, Harper.
Well, with 20 seconds left to go, I think they've just got to go for it now.
She's just...
Solid that pound down from Dubois. Final few seconds in this all British unification. Well, there goes the final bell, a touching blows between the two.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of boxing action, we go to the scorecards. Here are the score totals. Bob Williams had it 98-91. Robin Taylor 97-92. Marcin Pavlak 98-91. All in favor of your winner by unanimous decision of the new unified WBC and WBO lightweight champion of the world, Sweet Caroline Dubois.
The pair
It's also here for Terry Harper,
who wins it to become unified champion.